I'm Deepa Deb, partner in the property team at Edwin Co. I specialise in all aspects of real estate, in particular the living sectors, purpose-built student accommodation, build-to-rent and co-living. What can we expect from MIPIM 2026? Some folk would argue that MIPIM 2025 was a washout. And to be fair, Cannes is pretty miserable in the rain. But I think MIPIM 25 was actually better than in recent years. Most of us took shelter in the same places, which led to a number of really good conversations about the market, activity and opportunities. And that's the magic of MIPIM for me. It's less about the scheduled meetings and scheduled events. It's all about those chance encounters with people that you forgot you knew and introductions to like-minded people with whom you can share views. 2025 was all about cautious optimism, and we saw that borne out in increased activity, particularly towards the end of the year. There were key sectors that were very active: hospitality, purpose-built student accommodation, the living sectors generally. It'll be really interesting to see what MIPIM 2026 has in store for us. I am thoroughly excited about being there with my full female partner-led team at Edwin Co. We're definitely doing our bit to buck the lads trend. Between us, we cover the full gambit of the real estate sector, from construction through to property disputes. Momentum has really built in 2025, and we're really hoping that that'll continue into 2026. We know that inflation is coming down. We're hoping that the cost of debt will become more affordable with interest rates falling as well. We're really looking forward to discussing with our industry colleagues and counterparts what we're hoping to see in 2026 in terms of which sectors will still be hot. How is the industry actually responding to the challenges around data centres, for example, in terms of power supply and water supply? What is actually happening with life sciences? Will it be a sector in its own, an asset class in its own right, particularly given what's happening in the US? There's no denying that there remains a really challenged political climate and as a result a challenged economic climate. But within those challenges, where are the opportunities? What are the asset classes that people are going to invest in? Will we see more consolidation between groups in the industry, particularly given the hiatus in the last few years? Most industry commentators agree that the hiatus we've seen for the last 5 years can simply not continue. It'll have significant ramifications for most of the industry. So we're looking to keep that momentum going. And it'll be interesting to see which geographies and which asset classes we're looking at. Will we see more partnerships between public, private sector, for example, the marrying of capital with expertise? One thing that I've noted already this year is there's already been quite a lot of change in our sector. A lot of people are moving roles, myself included. A lot of us are doing an assessment as to where our focus should be, given the lessons learned from the last few years. These are the sorts of conversations that we're really looking forward to having at MIPIM. So if you are at MIPIM 2026, do please reach out to the team at Edwin Co. We will happily share with you what we're seeing on the buy side, on the sell side, what we know investors are looking for, what we know the risk-averse funders need you to keep an eye on. That's the benefit of having a legal team like us on your side. We're also very happy to facilitate any of the introductions that you think might be useful, because we see the deals from all the angles. We actually offer a very good matchmaking service between borrowers, lenders, buyers, sellers. And there are two real advantages of reaching out to us. One, we don't charge to facilitate those introductions. And secondly, an introduction from us is treated with the respect that it deserves, given our professional reputation. Why do we do it? Because if you are talking in the industry, that means you will be transacting. And when you're transacting, you will obviously come to the best team you know in the property market.